the vid-19 has gotten too bad. I'm sorry, man.
Welcome to Pot of the Dead. Welcome to Pot of the Dead.
We're running it with that, I guess.
We're episode 16, right?
I think so.
I like that intro. Let me double check to make sure we're episode 16.
You check the episode number?
I'm pretty sure we're on 16 now.
Let's just say 16, and if it's wrong, then you can correct it in the edit. Just dub over what we're saying. Just take 17
episode
and
15.
dub it over.
Episode 15. You know, we're on episode 16 now.
Cool.
Bro, our lore and Coyotes episode did poorly. Got
Which
5
one?
views.
Which one did?
Lore.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mooncast has done better. Mobcast has done better. Okay. So we're here with
checking the analytics on
episode
the podcast.
16.
Yes, sir.
And
we're fucking krilling it, dude.
we're krilling it.
KinoCast.
KinoCast. We're at
It's
the
the
KinoCast.
KinoCast. We're going to be talking about
Castoden.
cast.
Cast. Yeah,
With a- with a- with a K.
Cast. Okay.
Quite
Yeah.
possibly the most overrated map in Zombies.
I'll say, man, I enjoyed our game, our playthroughs.
I mean, yeah. Listen,
I had a fun-ass
we'll
time.
get into it. We'll get into it. That I'm not saying that Kino's a bad map.
Mm-hmm.
It's still like probably the most overrated map of all time, right?
Mm.
Other than maybe like Origins or something.
No. I think Barry's really overrated, but that's I'm
disagree
willing
with
to agree that that's just my opinion. That's the thing is that I'm willing to understand that I think it's really overrated. That's just me. I know that isn't necessarily a universally believed opinion.
Yeah.
And I am not offended by Buried. That's why I'm offended by Moon, which is why I hate Moon so much. I don't hate Transit. I think Transit's bad. Transit's really bad. I don't hate it. I enjoy my time on Transit because Transit, I don't find it offensive.
It's got a lot of bad stuff, but it gives you enough to like fuck around with.
Yeah, and then we're not doing Moon again. We're not doing it again. I'm getting mad. But
yeah, I wish I had more nice to say about it, but I didn't have a good time playing it.
About what?
Moon.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to like it more.
Right, that's the thing. When I play these maps that I'm like, this isn't a great map. I want to go into it giving it a full. I give it a full fresh slate. I'm like, let's see what it does. Let's see what it has.
I mean, dude, even like the worst of Zombies, you can still like get that experience. I think.
Yeah.
Like.
And you're like, let's see what happens here.
Let's see what happens,
Maybe
and then
I'm wrong.
And then it's like, because it's way better than you ever thought it could be.
Right. That's a weird way you brought that up. But like I've thought about some stuff with Transit that we'll talk about more on the Transit episode whenever that happens.
Yeah, Transit episode will be fun. It's not the next one. Won't be the next one. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But I had some thoughts about Transit recently that I will express on the Transit episode. But also
interesting.
A little teaser for an episode that isn't the next one.
Maybe the one after it.
Maybe the one after. I'm gonna say that was my put forth.
Oh, that
was Transit.
Ooh, well, I've already said we're not doing it, so we can't now.
I'll let you decide whatever you want. But I did want to very briefly, because we did it last time something like this happened, talk about some gaming news.
Yeah.
Less Call of Duty based news, more gaming news.
Yeah, this will be a quick little thing.
So
but
it's quick because it isn't about Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I assume you're referring to the fact that Sony bought out Bungie.
Sony bought Bungie
for like $4 billion.
Yeah, which is so much money, but it's like so much less money.
It's a fraction of what the Activision deal was.
It's like 10%. It's crazy.
Sony owns the OG Halo devs and Destiny 2 now, though, which is fucking crazy.
It's a crazy world that Halo, which is maybe the flagship Xbox game.
Yeah.
It's the flagship Xbox game.
The original Halos are Sony property now.
Yeah, the original Halos, which again Halo is the Xbox game, is now like you load into the flagship Xbox game, and then it says Sony.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
That's wild. Also, Microsoft and Xbox now owns fucking Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
Which is
so it's like they've just they're like IPs are switching hands.
I've got no thoughts on Spyro. I never played Spyro, but I played Crash Bandicoot on the PS2 way back when I was like 6.
Yeah,
and that shit was hype. I fucking loved Crash Bandicoot, dude. My dad loved Crash Bandicoot. The boys was fucking with it.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of opinions other than like I've watched playthroughs and stuff on some of the games.
Yep.
They seem good, and the fact that Xbox owns them and Sony owns the original,
it's crazy.
Shit's wild, dude. Gaming is going crazy.
Gaming going nuts today. Or in the past two weeks.
Couple weeks, yeah.
Past like few weeks, Everything's going wild. We got like some trade deadline shit in sports going on where everyone's going wild with trades.
Yeah.
Trades.
I personally, I can't say that I'm a super big fan of what's happening. Just like big companies acquiring stuff and like buying shit up. I can't say I'm super fond of it, but you know.
I don't care.
I think it's probably going to. It has the potential to lead down a dark path, which I'm not here for.
I think it has the potential, but I think that at some point we'll make a law or something that'll fix it.
You would think.
I mean, yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like we'll make a law. I'm confident we'll make a law.
Hopefully, there will be something. But I mean, even then, like,
I'm confident that. Listen, if the government hates anything, it's video games, and they will stop us, and they will stop video games from doing terrible shit. I think. No, terrible shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean, there's like loot box regulations now. That's a thing.
And but like they'll fix it if it gets really bad.
Yeah.
If Microsoft buys Sony.
Imagine if fucking Microsoft buys Sony.
Is Microsoft bigger than Sony?
I don't know. I think Sony right now is probably Sony as a whole is bigger. Microsoft is like more into the gaming stuff. Their gaming side is a lot bigger. Sony has a lot more stuff going for it though. Sony owns Spider-Man.
Okay, well also like Microsoft has like Word.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Sony's still bigger though.
Actually, I'm interested. I'm gonna look it up.
He's checking live on the pod.
We're gonna go by net worth.
Okay.
Fair?
Sure. Just for like a quick idea, a quick gauge. I don't know. I what I've heard is that Sony's still bigger.
Okay. What do you think Sony's worth?
What is your guess? Don't fucking
Or actually, no, what do you think Microsoft is worth? Because Microsoft the one's that's in front of me.
$1 trillion.
You're wrong and you're low. Microsoft is worth $2.3 trillion.
Oh my god. Holy fuck. I was not at all shocked by you saying you're wrong.
In April, Sony was valued at $22 billion. So you're so wrong. We're back, Potters. What's up?
What's up, Pot of the Dead?
What's up, Potter?
I told you.
It was funny. So.
This is gonna be fucked after we're done.
Yeah. Addendum to what I previously said. Sony is worth $150 billion rather than 22.
Yeah. So it's not quite as big of a difference, but it's still like
But we're comparing
monumental.
2.3 trillion to 150 billion.
Yeah. Apparently, Sony's bigger gaming though. Sony has a bigger like gaming division than Microsoft has.
Yeah.
Which is what I've heard and where my thought came from on that.
Did Sony buy PlayStation or did they make PlayStation?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because if they made the PlayStation,
I
that would
think
make
they
sense.
made PlayStation. I think it was a Sony console from day one.
Because I think Xbox was its own thing and then was bought by Microsoft.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure. However, I'm not 100%.
Sense.
But I intrinsically link, like I think of PlayStation and then I'm like, yeah, owned by Sony. My brain doesn't instantly snap to Microsoft being
just because
owned by Xbox. Or Xbox owning Microsoft, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so that does make sense. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, Microsoft is worth so much more because I don't know who owns Sony. You know who owns Sony?
Isn't it Sony just like a thing? Is Sony owned by anybody?
I don't know, but I know that Microsoft is owned by Bill Gates.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
everyone
what you mean.
knows Bill Gates.
I don't think Sony has a person like that. Like, there's no like Bill Gates of Sony. I don't think, at least.
Who owns Sony Group? That's the Sony Corporation.
Yeah, well, there's a reason that you haven't heard a name. It's the Sony Group. We're owned by the Sony Group.
CEO. Sony. Kenichiro Yoshida. Yeah, and then we'll go CEO Microsoft. What?
What's you?
Satya Nadella.
Interesting.
That guy's crazy. People also search for Steve Ballmer. He owns, and then there's Bill Gates. Yeah. So Microsoft was worth so much more.
Yeah.
I was right. We asked Mac.
She also thought it was Sony.
She also thought it was Sony.
Which makes me happy that I'm not the only one.
So you're both idiots is my takeaway. Because it's fucking... They own, like, computers. Like, Windows.
They own computers.
Like...
Yeah.
Listen, Windows.
I didn't think of that. My brain jumps to, like, Spider-Man and shit. And, like, I've heard that Sony is bigger. And where I've heard that is because their gaming division is bigger than Microsoft's. Which makes sense.
Yeah, just PlayStation exclusives are better.
Yeah.
Because they have Spider-Man. He's
Well,
fucking... Because everyone on the planet wants to be Spider-Man. No one looks at Spider-Man and goes, I could do without it. Like,
yeah, they got like Spider-Man, God of War,
everyone
Last
would
of
kill
Us.
their sister to be Spider-Man. I would. Which one? Coin flip. Don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I want to be Spider-Man. It'd be so sick. Just hit you with a whoosh.
Anyway, though.
Ejaculate.
Jesus Christ. I think it's time to talk about Kino der Toten.
Kino.
Kino. So do you
what? Sorry, I spaced out.
do you not stand by Kino being like maybe the most overrated zombies map
Okay, let's think. Where did we put it before?
in terms of like overrated levels?
Let's
or like just overall ranking.
What tier did we put it in?
I think probably like BC tier, right? That's where my mind goes like now.
Okay, so right now after playing, my mind goes to upper B.
Upper B, yeah.
Not like high B,
but like mid up B.
but like if B is an 8, because in my mind it's an 8, you know,
yeah, sure.
because like grades, an 80,
Yeah.
89 is a B+.
Oh yeah, sure.
I give it like an 8.6 or an 8.7.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I would personally rate it that highly.
That's after we played it. I played a couple games. I was like, goddamn, I've had a lot of fun on this map. Do I think that it has as much, like, there's obviously not as much to it as something like Shadows or something like Mob? In which I guess actually if we're going to think about it differently, actually no, so because if Shadows, that's all an S tier, and we're going to give them like a 9.7, 9.8.
Yeah, I think Kino is lower when you think about that.
Then we'll give it like a 7.8.
Yeah, I'm thinking in like the 7.1 to 2 range personally.
Yeah, so I'm a little higher on Kino than you are.
Yeah, listen, I had a fun time playing. I enjoyed it a lot.
Well,
I don't know. I enjoyed my time, but I think a lot of that just comes down to like BO1 and like like a lot of the fun for me was like goofing off with some of the wacky BO1 weapons.
I did enjoy running the ballistic knives and the thunder gun.
Yeah, I ran the Typhoid and Mary for a bit. That was fun.
I could have sworn those boys was fully auto.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, they're full auto. You should check it out." And then
from across the map, I heard, it was like, no shot. He's messing with me.
Crazy. You've been wrong for so many years. Just like
oh yeah. Fuck. We should have talked about No Man's Land.
Oh yeah, No Man's Land. Well, you know what? We'll hit on it at the end after we're done with our Kino discussion.
Okay. If we need more time, yeah. So
little tease for you guys.
Little teaser.
If you haven't seen Steve's video yet.
If you care more about us than Steve, thanks, Oliver. So yeah, I enjoyed my time. I think it's a good map. I kind of giving my memories on it and being like, goddamn, kind of a solid ass map. I think that thinking on it again, and I think it's crazy that we didn't say it at the time, but that the most overrated map is Crovey.
Is that what we said?
We didn't, and we should.
I don't know if that's true though. I think that Kino is probably more overrated still.
I think that. So I think that on like the wider base of including everyone who's played zombies, Kino is more overrated. However, like when we look at the tiers, we look at the tier list, right? The Con Zombies tier list.
Yeah.
When we're looking at the top tiers, we got Shadows, we got Mob.
Yeah.
We got Origins. Both do. And then, we've got...
Listen, if you put it there, it's fine. Don't lie on my behalf.
And then we've got Horizon close up there, other maps close up there, shit like that,
Yeah.
And everyone else who has like that setup has Crovy up there. And we've got that bitch in C.
That is true. Like when you look at like players who are similar to us, most people think that Crovy is like
people have
A to S tier.
People have Crovy in S. People there like there's a solid chunk that's like GOAT map Crovy.
Yeah.
Like enough that like the YouTubers, like Lex's favorite map I think all time is Crovy. I think. I'm not 100% on it. But like obviously we don't have to have the same opinion, we're not the same as him, but like he's a zombies guy.
Yeah.
The zombies guys have Crovy that high. And we have Crovy low.
I will say in that respect, like, you've got to think, most people are not those guys. Most people...
I know.
I think that Kino comes in as, like, probably the most overrated just in sheer, like, numbers, because there's way more people who are going to say that Kino is their favorite map.
Of course. Again, I'm saying, if we're talking about anyone who's ever played zombies before, Kino is probably the most overrated, but we aren't that. And like we are zombies guys, and like even because if we're looking at people who play zombies, everybody's like, yeah, Kino's pretty overrated. You know, they're like, it's a good map, it's fine, but it's overrated because we look at everyone who's ever played zombies. But I think that especially because if anyone is watching a podcast about zombies, they're zombies guys. You know?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Most people here are zombies, guys. Yeah. So, like, us being the 300th zombies guy to say Kino is the most overrated map. What? No one cares. They've heard it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not like we're coming in with a groundbreaking take, but I don't. I mean, that's like the same as saying like, oh, Mob's my favorite map. Oh, Shadow's my favorite map. I don't.
Well, no. Because like that, like. That's not right. It's very different. Because you can go, my favorite map is this. Because talking about what's overrated is your opinions in contrast to everyone else's. However, your favorite is purely your opinion. That is purely what you are. However, again, overrated, underrated goes against others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, Kino is the best map of all time. And here's why. There's a good training spot on the stage.
Multiple good training spots.
On the stage, you've got the Thunder Gun, which is really cool.
Thunder Gun's pretty hype.
And there's this cool thing you can link the teleporters up.
That's pretty crazy.
And then these turrets are pretty cool.
There's electric traps. They came back from Derice.
Yeah.
They got the box.
All right.
You can go outside.
Welcome to another Chaos X Silencer video.
I think we just listed every single feature of Kino. Nova crawlers.
Ooh. Yeah, but
and I don't say that like it's a bad thing. I want to make that clear. I don't think it's bad for a map to not have a lot going on, because sometimes you do just want a simpler experience.
Yeah, especially on the earlier maps. Let's speak legitimately now. Let's just talk about the map rather than is it overrated? Is it the most overrated? Is it most underrated?
Before we do that, I think there's a case to be made that Origins is maybe the most overrated. If we're comparing that,
your
to like
case
Crovy.
will not be heard. You bring the case to court, and then the jury overrules you immediately. And you know why? Because I'm the jury, and I say no. I will not hear this.
I'm not
overruled.
Okay.
Or should I say overcooled?
Oh no! Oh Origins
God.
is S tier. I have to say it now.
Let's go! I'm so hyped for the Origins cast.
I don't stand by anything I've said
ever
in the past 2 seconds.
I'm hyped for the Origins cast. Bro. I don't think the Origins cast will bust it up into S. That's too much.
No, it won't.
That's too far for you. Or it's just too far for any person. Like, it doesn't matter. Your opinion will never bump a bitch up into top 5 territory.
Just from playing it a few extra times.
From like mid territory. we're gonna play Origins more than a few times because I have an agenda. Okay, we're doing it.
When I play Origins, I'm going to go into it trying to figure out what it is that I don't like about it. That is my goal, because I have a hard time. Other than like the aesthetic of the map and like the general vibe, like that doesn't gel with me at all, and I think that's a big part of it. Other than that,
Okay,
like I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Kino.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so Kino,
My bad.
iconic spawn,
Yeah,
iconic, one of the best ones. Not necessarily spawn room, most iconic. It's maybe the most iconic spawn room.
a lot of stuff about Kino is iconic.
It's iconic.
It's
because
Kino.
that's like it. Like, because at the end of the day, right? As much as we're like it's overrated, because even though I'm saying is it the most overrated, I don't know if I agree with that anymore. But it's still overrated. Doesn't change the fact. It's just is it the most? So
Yeah.
like, but it's at the end of the day, it's still Kino. You know?
Yeah.
It's still so many people's first map.
Yeah.
People fell in love with zombies because of Kino. You know?
Yeah. I know it was one of the first maps I played. I don't think it was the first, because I think I ran Knocked with you on World at War before that.
Ooh, whoa, what the fuck?
I think that was the first that we played.
No goddamn shot.
I know we played World at War Knocked together.
I'm sure we did, but like
I think that might have been the first.
But no, because again, we became good friends because we were like, I'm playing this game. Like, I've been playing a game.
Well, no, but we did stuff on zombies. I'm pretty sure before then, right? Like I'm pretty sure I went over and stayed at your house and stuff for like other parties and stuff. And we played COD when we were like younger, like pre, like us becoming better friends. I think. So
we played COD Zombies in 5th grade. I remember this because we had a party because I think I was the party guy, right? Was that the party guy?
Yeah, I think so.
I was the, or at least I was the have a party and invite all the boys in the class. You know, like that was me. And it would be like who could stay up the latest. And there was a night where the boys were asleep behind us. Maybe I just invited the people and these only guys who came. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, whatever.
And it was me, you, Jay, Isaiah. And I think we were playing zombies. And I remember this moment because y'all asked me if I had a crush on Emma. And I was like, nah, bro. Maybe. Don't tell anybody, though. And then they better to ask me out, and she did it. And I was like, oh, my God. And then I got laughed at for a while.
Kids are fucking
what
awful.
What the fuck, man?
Jesus Christ.
I was so fucked. But that was 5th grade. That was post-start thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust your memory on this more than
I
mine.
don't think that we played it before because I don't think that I would have shared my care for anything post me going I like Big Time Rush and everyone laughed at me. Post that, like
It's
no
over.
no way. Also, because I didn't start playing Call of Duty like often until like 2010.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
My
this
only time
too.
playing it before was when I'd go play with Aiden. WWE.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember like,
All-Stars.
whatever. What are you doing? What are you doing?
WWE All-Stars came out in 2011, so it couldn't have been before 2011.
Huh.
Because I started playing Call of Duty more often in 2011.
2011.
And 2011 was when we were...
2011 is 11 years ago.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. We're as far from 2011 as 2011 was from 2000.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, no. We went off on a tangent, and now we're in existential dread.
No.
Fuck. Oh, no.
God damn. Okay.
Let's talk about Kino Tertoten. See, this is what it does, though. This is like the Kino effect. It's got that like associated nostalgia with it.
Because like one of the things, like you think of zombies, and one of the things you think of is Kino. Kino,
Yeah.
Kino. Regardless of your thoughts, I think of Kino before I think of like Mob.
I don't think that's the same for me anymore.
Yeah, you disagree, I think, because Mob is your map. I think of Shadows first.
Yeah.
But Mob is your map, so you think
Kino is one of the things that's in there first.
Kino's up there. Kino's top 3 probably.
Yeah, it's like one of the earlier.
I think I go with Shadows, Kino, Knock. I go Shadows, Knock, Kino. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, I guess it does depend on like what I'm playing at the time. That's like a big thing. Of course. But yeah, just generally, Kino's up there.
But Kino is like it's just so
it's iconic.
In the I'm gonna say culturally, but I'm talking like in the world of zombies.
In the world of like gaming too, I'd say.
And in the world of gaming, though, zombies, because I do feel like zombies kind of changed the game a little bit, like in all of it, not like a little bit, but it like kind of, in like a tug of war between everything. It got a little bit of a push,
Yeah.
It made a little bit of a push. I don't know exactly where to, but it made a little bit of a push. I mean, maybe it like pushed tower defense to be a more relevant thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Something like that. But it was relevant. Zombies is relevant.
It's interesting to me how we haven't seen a game that's really tried to replicate the style of zombies outside of zombies that's been like anything big.
So maybe it wasn't relevant.
That's just interesting. Like the style of zombies that Call of Duty has is pretty much unique to Call of Duty.
Okay, thing that's somewhat close. In Halo 3 ODST, there was a survival game mode, which I enjoyed. Only part of Halo I enjoyed because it was just the zombies thing. It was just waves and waves of shit coming at you. And then me and Aiden would just glitch up to the top of the map and then just snipe for
Fantastic.
like an hour. But, yeah, here we are again. We distanced off again because of the importance of Kino.
Yeah, Kino almost feels like a jumping off point for stuff. Like you think about it, and then it leads you down a path of like that nostalgia.
Yeah, because as much as it wasn't the first map, I'd argue Kino's Dre's might be more important.
Kino might be more impactful on the community. I think Doris was more impactful on the game. Kino was more impactful
Doris is
on
more
the community.
impactful on the game. Kino is more impactful on the community. Kino is the most impactful zombies map.
Yeah, in terms of community, not in terms of gameplay, because I'd argue that
Kino,
Mob of the Dead, Origins,
because a Kino
stuff like that
on a level added nothing.
Yeah, other than like I get like the BO1 mechanics, I guess, but that's like a BO1 thing.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't count that. But like because everything Kino had, Doris had. Just Doris had a WAF and Kino had a thunder gun.
Yeah. And then Kino had Nova crawlers. Which are little bitches.
Fucking bitches.
Fucking little
which are somehow always terrible. It's crazy how
they got worse.
How they were always terrible, got worse, and they never took them away.
No, see, here's the thing too. They were there and they were already like annoying and not great, but like not that bad.
Made them
and
worse.
then no, here's the thing: they got worse, and then they went away for a little while, and then they came back and got worse again
immediately. Like,
and then no, they didn't get worse again.
I was like, what?
No. They got like significantly worse, and then significantly worse, which is crazy.
God damn. They teleport on Moon, dude.
That's the first significant. Like, why? What the fuck are you doing?
Why do they teleport?
Okay, we're not going to turn this into a We Hate Mooncast.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I get it. I'm with you, but like, we got to reel it in.
I know this is just what happens to me whenever I think of like anything that has to do with Moon. I'm like, fucking god damn it.
And it's not the worst implementation of Nova crawlers by a country mile.
But yeah, so Kino.
We've been playing BO4.
We have been. But so, yeah. The crawlers could have been implemented better. They could have been.
Crawlers bring the map down a little bit. I think that... I'm not sure if the BO1 weapons work in favor of Kino, or if they... I don't know. This is more of like a BO1 thing in general, but I don't know. See, the thing is, with a map as simple as Kino, the weapons and the like core mechanics are a lot of how the map feels and plays.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out some words.
What you got?
Okay, so a reason why the guns are viewed as so poorly in BO1, right? What?
Go on. Just the way you worded that was weird. Whatever.
Like I'm gonna throw out some words.
You're gonna throw out some words and then. The way the guns poorly in BO, I don't know.
Whatever. So
you're weird.
The guns are viewed as like they don't do shit.
Yeah.
Because they kind of don't. Like I'm not saying that's false.
Yeah.
But a reason that I think that's pushed just so much is because of the zombies' cultural importance of BO1 and Kino specifically.
What do you mean by that?
Because everyone loves those guns. We all
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
Because you know what came back? The Galil.
Galil.
RPKs in BO3.
Yep.
So many of these guns.
Ballistic knives came back.
Ballistic knives obviously came back, but I'm talking more specifically bullet guns. But all these,
yeah, but the ballistic knives are like one of the best things in BO1.
yeah, but I'm saying a lot of these things came back, and they came back better.
Yeah.
In BO2, the Galil is better than it is in BO1. So, when I think of the Galil, I don't think of the BO1 Galil. I think of the BO2 Galil because I use it for longer.
Yeah, that is probably what comes to my mind first too.
So, what I think of when I think of how good is the Galil, I think of how good it is in BO2. It's solid.
Yeah.
It's a legitimately solid gun. So, but then
I mean, it's like top tier in BO1 too, though. Like it's really good.
But it's worse. So when
Yeah.
when I compare it, when I go, okay, what's better, the Commando or the Galil? Because in BO1, I think that's a question. It's a good
Yeah.
question.
Both are good contenders.
I think. So I think it's like the way that it might be everybody, maybe just mine, but my brain kind of compares the BO1 Commando to the BO2 Galil, which is unfair to the BO1 guns, but even then the BO1 guns are still bad. But so
Okay, so I'm gonna ask, what's the point you're making here?
I think maybe the deeming of how bad the guns are, or how not bad, but less good they are, is a little bit unfair. That is the point that I'm making.
Just because like they like improve stuff after.
Because they improved them after, and so many of those guns came back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like a change, especially
I'm
when
gonna
you
say I'm not entirely with that opinion. The more I spoke it, and now I'm not with it anymore. So
listen,
my
it happens.
bad on that one, guys.
It happens. Because I'm thinking of
cutting it.
yeah. Don't do that. Cut the part where I called you weird though.
When was that?
Never.
Kino.
Yeah, no, I think that the BO1 guns are just kind of bad though. I do think people look at them as worse in hindsight.
The HK-21.
That's one of the better guns though. Like you can not like it all you want. That's one of the stronger weapons statistically.
No.
It has a shit ton of ammo. It's got decent damage. Fire rate's not great. Handling isn't great, but just the raw like firepower that you get is worth a lot in that game.
I disagree.
Name guns in BO1. I'll give you better or worse than the HK.
RPK.
Worse.
Worse than the HK?
Or no, I mean HK's worse. My bad.
I was like, no shot, bro. I was gonna split it, and you're right here. Right here, I was gonna beat the shit out of you on the spot.
That's what would have broke the camel's back. All the
Woo!
talk about origins and all these opinions and shit.
Oh my god.
The RPK is what would have done it.
Yeah. Because I feel a type of way about LMGs in games.
The RPK is great.
RPK is great. RPK is top tier.
It's great. It's better than the HK.
So much better than the HK.
Give some other guns though.
Galil.
I think I would probably rather have a Galil.
Commando.
HK.
It's got the you know?
Yeah, you know what the HK has?
In comparison to
Hey, no. It's a dual mag. You got to do the slow reload every other one. Don't forget about that.
Okay.
It doesn't fire that fast. It's an AR, not an SMG.
No, it fires that fast.
No.
I'll whip a bitch out right
You don't
now.
need to, man. It's okay.
I'll pull up those crazy rabbit guns on round 50, dude. I'll fucking do it. On your ass.
Don't, please.
On the
No.
fucking spot.
Don't do me like that live on the pod, please.
I'll do this motherfucker live.
No.
Now, this one I think I know is going to be just me. AUG.
I actually fuck with the AUG heavy.
Let's go! You brought it back. You brought it back.
I like the AUG more than most of the guns in BO1.
I fuck with the AUG pretty heavy.
I wish we had the Wii version of the map where it was on the wall in the stage.
Or
please.
don't
Shut up. Wii version.
You can't shut the fuck up, me, when you're bringing up Wii. 2 eyes, motherfucker. And you're like, oh, the AUG on the wall. The AUG on the wall.
When I think of wall AUG, I think of Wii.
Wog. I mean.
Oh my god.
You can think of the Wii, and I didn't yell at you. I yelled at you when you yelled at me.
This is the Kino effect.
I usually yell as a defense mechanism.
Look at us though on another tangent.
Because of Kino, not because Kino.
This is more of like a BO1 discussion. I feel like this is gonna happen in. Well, I don't know. Some of the later I think some of the later maps have a bit more.
I think
on
BO2 and BO3 we'll be able to pretty solidly keep it into
like specifically the map. The earlier maps, especially something like Kino, is simple
enough. The earlier
enough.
maps and then the later maps, because the later maps I feel like are so intrinsic to the way the game moves. It's a lot.
What, like BO3 later or like
BO4? I said BO2, BO3. I think we'll be able to keep it in.
Yeah. Okay.
But then on something like BO4, because
BO4 there is a lot of just like
with
the core mechanics change a lot about how the maps are.
The core mechanics change a lot, and like our most recent documented opinion is we've never played these maps, but we know the mechanics are dog shit.
I like how you're referring to our most recent documented opinion.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah. No spoilers.
Because
we'll give you. Hey, do we want to give them a little tease though for BO4 stuff? Do we want to drop that in the middle of the episode? Yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I was more in the direction of like, are we gonna tease like when the episode is gonna be, when we're gonna do the BO4 stuff? Because we got plans now.
I say we can tease it now, and we'll start it now, and then we'll bring it up in every episode.
Yeah,
you know?
we could maybe like at the start
guys, now. My U2s is dropping on this day. We'll remind you, and then you're reminded every time.
Yeah, this is like the super secret, like deep middle of the podcast. Only Oliver not gonna drop his .gov this time. Jones.
Britain.gov. But so
Gus Fring.
Whatever. If I hadn't said anything, he probably would have forgotten about it.
Yeah, I know. I said that, and then you immediately said something, and I was like, I thought about it. I was like, if you didn't say something, it would have been fine. And we could have played it off.
However,
I also shouldn't have said it. That was my bad entirely.
Both were mistakes.
Both were mistakes. Whatever.
Okay, so, announcement.
Cut all of that.
Announcement, no. Announcement. Episode 20.
Episode motherfucking 20.
20.
Black Ops 4 special.
BO4 episode 20 special. Motherfucker.
Long episode.
2-hour episode.
That's like the goal or like the plan.
That's the rough, because we're going to be talking about Black Ops 4, what it is, what it could have done, what it did do.
There's a lot to say.
There's a lot to say.
There's a lot to say about
There
BO4.
is so much to say about BO4, so we're going to talk about it in depth.
Also, little spoiler for our opinions. I'll give you a little crumb. Not everything we have to say is negative.
Not everything, which I'd really hope, because not everything is negative on Moon. Moon was like, Area 51 kind of hype.
Yeah.
And then it was only negativity.
No, there's like the hacker and the wave gun and stuff.
Wave gun is fully positive. Hacker, if it was implemented poorly.
Yeah. Either way though, there you go. Black Ops 4 episode coming soon.
Coming soon, because we got this one, we got 17, 18, 19. So we have this one, which is 16. Then we got 3 more.
Then we've got next map, which I think we pretty much know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should start asking for comments. Maybe it'll help our algorithm a little bit.
Hey, drop a comment if you're excited for the BO forecast coming.
Or no, we should be like, comment. What do you what map you want to do for not our next episode, but the one after that?
Yeah, drop your ideas on which maps you think we should play.
I'll just finish season 1.
Really big.
Hey, yeah. Actually, that's cool because if Oliver's here, he's gonna know that he sent that DM while recording.
Ollie, I'm so sorry, man. I feel really bad about it.
Kino. So, man, the Thunder Gun fucking sick, bro.
Dude, I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say the Thunder Gun fucking sucks, bro. I was like,
This shit's dog water.
dude, what the fuck?
Thunder Gun's fucking sick. It's really cool.
Thunder Gun is great. Introduced on this map, and boy, is it a great wonder weapon.
Oh my god, great wonder weapon.
It's really fun.
I'll say one of the least wonder weapons, because it's just
Air, big air.
Big air. You know.
I don't know. I in a way like that about it.
I love the Thunder Gun. Because it's a massive blast of air that sucks the soul out of zombies.
Well,
it
doesn't suck. It like forcibly removes it from them.
That's true. It forcibly like Doctor Strange going boom, like it Doctor Strange's zombies.
It Doctor Stranges them, but there's no Peter Tingle to save the zombies.
There's no Peter Tingle. That was good. That was a good scene.
That was a good scene.
Him just going, ooh, ooh,
pretty hype.
Ooh. That was hype. Yeah, so the Thunder Gun's fucking dope, dude.
Thunder Gun is so good that they brought it back in 2 of the games, and also made that weird inversion of it in the jet gun.
Yeah, and then it was what was that?
The jet gun could have been a really cool wonder weapon.
What was that?
What are you thinking, Treyarch?
What's the deal with it? It's like airline food. What's the deal with it?
No, I think that BO what?
That's what airline food. What's the deal with it? What's the deal with airline food?
I think that BO1 is probably my favorite version of the Thunder Gun still.
Oh yeah.
I know for Jack it's gonna be.
It feels a little awkward in BO3.
I disagree with that though. I really like it in BO3, but I think I still prefer the BO1 version. Probably a little bit because of just like nostalgia and stuff.
I don't know.
I really like the firing animation in BO3 though. That it feels like it has so much more power to it. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I like it. It feels like it has.
Cringe.
I feel like it has a little bit more impact, but the BO1 Thunder Gun.
I
is
see
just
what
classic.
you're talking about. I just disagree on my appreciation of that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy just like the level of doom.
Yeah.
Like I prefer like the just.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I get that.
I prefer that. So the BO3 one always felt a little weird, and I've never used the Tundra Gun.
Yeah, I mean not only the Tundra Gun, the regular Thunder Gun's in it too.
Is it?
In TOG, yeah.
Oh.
It took me so fucking long to get it out of the goddamn box, dude.
DA got that dope.
I will say no. You know what? Another small spoiler for I guess Black Ops. Fucking Tog der Toten spoiler, I guess.
I don't know.
The Thunder Gun animations in that map are ugly. Holy shit! The firing animation. Oh my fucking god.
All I claim is gonna be done the show in a week.
Wait, yeah. You know what? Overlay the clip of the BO4 Thunder Gun firing here.
No.
Have fun, bitch.
No. I'm not doing it. It's not there.
Send me the file. I'll put it. Don't do that. I don't want to.
Yeah. You were like, oh, fucking, you. I'll kill you. Kino.
Do more editing.
Kino.
This is the Kino der. There's not a lot to talk about on just Kino.
The crawlers are bitches.
They're
Them
annoying.
motherfuckers are dog water big asses.
I will say, with a little bit of hindsight, I don't hate them in Kino because, boy, it gets so much worse.
It gets worse, but you can never. It's like being like America's great because Russia's worse. Like that doesn't.
Yeah,
work.
I'm not saying I particularly like their implementation, but I can appreciate them a little
I just want to
bit.
be clear. If you do think that I have thoughts, I don't care. Leave. I don't want you here anymore.
Leave a comment first.
Leave a comment, like, and then go fuck yourself.
Or honestly, dislike too. That does the same thing for us, and
no one else.
No one has to see it.
No one else will know.
So listen, if you're pissed off, drop a dislike, leave a comment.
If you are pissed offerson, then leave a dislike.
Subscribe and leave hate comments, and then go leave and play Fortnite with your grandma.
Yeah. So Mario Kart. Let's
I've got an ear and fuck shit.
and I couldn't figure it out. I think that video gets that. I think cunt age restricts the video.
Probably.
I think so.
We're fucked now.
Cunt.
Nana.
Yeah. So Kino is solid.
Kino is a solid map. I think that Kino works as an effective, like, just simple playground for the BO1 mechanics to shine. For all the weapons and the fun stuff. Very simple map, very basic, but it's got enough space for you to move around. It's an easy map. You can just kind of chill. You can get to like decent round. We played up to like 20, 25, I think.
27.
27?
Because we did the exact same thing we did way back.
Fantastic.
I forced us to die in the corner of the map.
Yeah, like we just fucked around with dog shit weapons the whole time and had a great time.
Yeah, like
that's where Kino
I was
shines.
on round 27 with the M72 Anarchy, it's called the Law and Anarchy.
Beautiful.
I get it now.
Dude, the Pack-a-Punch names are great.
Top tier.
Love the Pack-a-Punch names.
And then, okay, I'll say, I don't think they ever lose it on names.
I don't think they do.
Names, they never lose it. Pack-a-Punch abilities, they absolutely lose it.
Yeah, I still, even in, like, Cold War, I think they held on to some of that. Like the Hangman is great. Like, the Gallo turning into the Hangman.
Oh.
I've explained that to you before.
Take him right off the bat.
This is the Kino effect. Are you laughing or crying?
It's been an episode.
What'd you say?
Hold on.
What?
Tried to fart. It didn't.
Fantastic.
I almost shit. I heard Jack on his tiptoes. So it's a good map.
Kino for me, I'm gonna say solid like 6-7 map.
Yes.
It doesn't do anything crazy. It's nothing innovative, but I think it serves as an effective playground. There's not a huge amount of replay value, I don't think.
I think it was super important that it was the first map of BO1.
Probably, yeah. It's a good first map. And then also BO1 came with 5 as well, which I think was a good balance of you've got like
I think you might argue not like on is it the best map? Is it the best map that is the first map?
No,
Absolutely not.
Of course not.
But is it the best first map?
Yes.
Yes.
I
love
think
Shadows. Shadows is the worst first map.
Yeah.
You can't have that be there. I care? Absolutely not. Best map I've ever seen. But that wasn't its place.
It's super alienating to new players. I don't know. I guess if BO3 had the Giant as not a DLC like season pass map,
it'd be fine.
It would have not been as much of a problem.
It wouldn't matter. Like in a similar way to like how BO1 didn't leave people who gave a shit out to dry because it had 5.
Yeah. See,
5 was a nice hard experience.
BO1 has the best like set of base maps for zombies.
Of course, absolutely.
Just as like the like variety and like you've got Kino, which is the more casual map, and then you've got 5, which is a bit more challenging for the more hardcore players.
Mm-hmm. But
which you just don't have that balance, and like BO3 just has Shadows. BO2 has fucking Transit. BO2 does have the survival maps, which I think are very good for casual players, but also it's Transit. So,
hey, buddy,
what's up, Jambo?
Jimbo, what are your thoughts on Kino? You've played it before.
He doesn't like the microphone.
He's afraid of the spotlight. However, he did sit down in literally the middle. I don't know if he's visible right now.
He might not be. You know what? He knows what he's doing. He's hiding.
He knows what he's doing, but he knows how to get attention and also hide from everyone at the same time.
He knows how to be hide.
But yeah. So Kino's good. Best first map of all time.
Best map, no, but best map is
not
like
the
best base
map
content.
That is the first map, but it's the best first map.
Yeah, I think I do agree with that.
So yeah,
And then I get since we're talking about BO4, I guess we can include it in the discussion a little bit now. Because BO4, it's got 3 base
that's
maps.
true. That's 3. I always forget that.
It has 3 base
I
maps.
always forget it isn't 4.
But classified as a DLC, so it doesn't count.
Oh
And then BO4 has 9, which community-wise, pretty good. And then it's got Voyage and Blood of the Dead, so I don't think it's even like
yeah.
in the running by most standards.
Wise, pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. So it is the best first map because it doesn't really build off of Doris, kind of straight lines, you know.
Yeah.
Which I guess if we're talking like something quote unquote straight lines, then it kind of inherently downwards a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Because it doesn't innovate, nothing changes. But yeah, it's good. It is the most important map culturally. It is just a solid map. It flows, I think, pretty well.
Yeah, it's hard to have a map that simple not flow well, I think.
Yeah. So
yeah, it does do it well though. I'll give it credit there. Good flow.
I enjoy Kino. I think that we weren't, I think, super harsh.
Maybe a little bit more than it deserved. Maybe
That's what I'm saying. Like we were a little bit more harsh than it deserved. Not a lot, but a little bit. Because
I will also say, how often are we gonna want to go back and play Kino after this?
Not a whole lot.
I think that for what it is, Kino is good, but there are so many more maps that I think I would rather play.
Yeah.
Which puts it solidly at, like I said, like I'd say a 6-7. Good map.
I think it's upper B personally. I've got upper B, or not like high B, but upper B.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather play a lot of maps.
There were 10 maps in B. It'd be the 4th highest map.
Out of which ones?
If there were 10.
Oh, yeah.
Just not.
Yeah, I think it would be like 5 or 6 for me out of 10.
Yep. So that's
roughly where it sits for me.
Yep.
Pretty similar, but
so it's a good map. It's a good map. We hated a little too much. That's I think the final opinion, right?
Just a tiny little bit.
Tiny bit. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
Still in terms of like overall, I think it's probably the most
Yeah.
overrated zombies map, but also
I'm gonna hold steady with my Garage Crovy.
I'm gonna hold steady on Origins.
I'm gonna hit you with the microphone.
Don't do that. You can't. Jambo's here. You can't come
No,
across
I'm
now.
gonna knock you off the side. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because we're gonna be playing Die Rise. Oh shit! Oh my god!
Please don't do that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you could pick up on our joke there.
It was really subtle.
It was subtle.
A lot of nuance to that one. A lot of like you had to really pay attention to like the facial expressions and stuff. We're really good actors.
The next map we're going to be playing
is Doris.
Is Die Rise.
And Drac.
And Toten.
Misdirection.
And Toten. Of evil.
We're playing Die Rise.
Playing Die Rise.
We're playing Die Rise.
Because he has never played Die Rise before.
I've played it, not extent,
No.
I have run the map before.
Not true. I have played Die Rise quite extensively because at the time it was my favorite map. But
Which is wild.
Wild.
That it was at some
any
point his favorite. I haven't played it enough to have really any opinion. I will say that.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
I effectively haven't played it.
I expect me to bring it closer to where I previously had it. Not close.
Like up?
Up. I
Really?
expect me to bring it maybe even 2 tiers up. Right now, I think it sits in D. Right? We agree D.
Probably.
D tier along with Transit and
Yeah,
Kroger question mark.
I
don't
do.
know.
I need to put some time into it. I need to like.
But
I expect to find it like mid to low mid probably.
I
That's where I expect it.
my opinion to jump up to B. And that Die Rise should have been remade by now. Remake Die Rise. Johnny J.
Imagine if they
Collab.
did. Imagine if that was the. And imagine we got that instead of like Alpha Omega. We got Die Rise.
That'd been so, dude.
Could have brought the Victus crew back on that too. Could have had them
Coulda.
there. Could have been like a little reunion for them.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I think that at some point we should start promoting, and then I want to collab.
Who do you want to collab with?
I don't know. I want to get somebody.
Johnny J. We'll fly him out.
I want to get somebody. 'Cause I remember I saw another podcast that like Russian on it. Is it Russian or Russian?
I don't know.
How would you pronounce it?
I pronounce it Russian in my head.
Okay, well then, just like I think I saw someone else had him. Like a sub 1,000 view podcast had like a guy that I knew who gets like 50K
Like
plus
good
views.
views, yeah.
Guy who gets good views on it. So at some point, I'd like to get somebody on here. I don't know who that would be, but that could be cool. Imagine.
Trying to think of people. Let's get Noah J.
Let's get Noah J.
Let's get Noah J. Maybe Lex or someone. We could get Lex.
Noah's been playing a lot of zombies recently. I'm really happy about it.
Big. You know, if we really want to scrape the bottom of the barrel, could get Dalek.
God.
Fucking.
You know, it's probably not.
That's at 75 right there.
It's probably not smart to go talking shit.
Nah, Dalek's done some cringe shit. We can talk a little bit of shit on him.
Yeah,
but he's done some cringe shit.
But you know,
Lex is also a little bit cringe, I think, personally.
Has he done cringe things?
A little bit. It's mostly his opinions are cringe sometimes, and also there's that shit with his editor, and that was a little bit whack.
I mean, he told him to go fuck himself, right?
I mean, yeah, but there was like a whole thing on Twitter. I think there was a bit more back and forth before Lex had to just be like, yeah, fuck off.
I don't know enough about it.
I don't know enough about it either. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like Lex is like his zombies opinions or like his life opinions. I don't know. I don't know what we're referencing here.
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just out here talking shit on people I don't know anything about.
It's Wordle time.
Oh, fucking Christ.
We're going to finish off this episode.
You got to do the Wordle on the episode.
Yes, I'm doing. Think of a 5-letter word right now.
5-letter word. God, quick.
I'm not doing quick.
No, go for quick. Go for something wacky.
No.
Come
on.
You
know what? I'm going to bink quick right here. I'm going to be the only
fucking
person.
Imagine.
No letters. This episode's going to release on Wednesday, so I'm not worried about it. So we got quick, no letters on quick.
Oh, yeah. There's no like spoilers for Wordle.
We're going to go raged. Because I am so mad at Mr. Dalek JD.
Okay. E in the right spot. Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's green in the right spot. I forgot how Wordle worked. Whatever. Look at him go. Mar-E-O.
A is gone.
Oh yeah.
Pooed.
I don't think that's gonna be it.
It's not pooed.
Jaded. It's not A. There's no A. Guys, I'm bad at Wordle. I've never actually played it. She seems a little bit hard.
I'm gonna get this on the podcast.
He's really going for it.
If any people have left by now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't care. This is
what should I talk about while you do your Wordle?
I'm talking about our opinions on BO4.
On BO4, you want to drop more spoilers?
No.
Guys, I've got
this.
I've got a big spoiler.
Teeth.
Oh shit.
Not bad.
He's making progress. Okay, first letter is T. That's big. It's T, and we also know that there are two. Oh shit! Actually, that's big because you know the two E's are there. Or no, you don't.
Nope. I know the E is not there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it either ends with an E. Those.
Oh my god! He fucking binked it.
Bink that mofo in 4.
God damn. Got it on the pod. I ain't even got to talk about other shit. I ain't even got to talk about other shit.
Thank you for watching. Next episode will be the Die Rise cast.
Die Rise.